Hey YouTube, CivixBoi here, and we have the build all now complete. We ran into some issues, but there are really minor issues with this build. So here we go. Let me walk you guys through what we did here. So here you are looking at the Corsair A70 CPU cooler, and this is what with one of the issues that we ran into. If you remember from the parts video, we had a memory cooler made also by Corsair. It's the Corsair Dominator airflow fan. Because of the massive size of the A70, we ran into some issues with clearance right here between the fan and the memory slots. Now, if you can see it, this CPU cooler is actually blocking the first memory slot right there, which we actually are not using because we're only using three memory modules, but pretty much limits his amount of memory that he can put in here. So because of this the clearance issue between the CPU cooler and the memory slots, so that's why we didn't put the Dominator airflow fan right there, because we really couldn't fit it in there. But as far as that, the only major issue that we came across was his hard drive. If you remember, his AAKS 500 gigabyte Western Digital hard drive, it was not working when we put it in, so we had to go through an RMA process with that. It took maybe about a week or so for us to get a replacement, but he also, in the meantime, purchased a few more hard drives here, and I'll go over that here in a second. So we have the EVGA GTX 580 right here, and the client ended up getting the back plate from EVGA, so we ended up putting that on on there. We have in the back a fan that I had originally in here, which was the Cooler Master R4 fan, red LED. We have also a red cold cathode right here. We have the EVGA X58 SLI III motherboard with the Corsair Dominator DDR3 1600 memory, 6 gigabytes. And we have the Corsair AX 1200 watt power supply. Yeah, sorry, it's a little dusty. And then we ran some these are fan connectors right here. He doesn't have a fan on the side panel, but if he ever wanted one, he always has the option of putting it right there versus having to run the wire and plug it into one of these fan headers right there. So he's got that. And there's our pretty nice cable management running all through that back cable management hole right there. And what I love about the AX1200, not only is it fully modular, the cables itself, they're the black cables, as you can see right there, also from the 24-pin power. They're black, so you don't get that ugly red, yellow, white, and blue stuff. And then we have the LG DVD RW drive. Nothing too exciting. So there's that. Moving on to the hard drives. He got kind of crazy with the hard drives. He got 3 Seagate Barracudas 1.5 terabyte hard drives. So with these 3 drives, he's running 4.5 gigabytes of hard drive space. I'm sorry, 4.5 terabytes, my bad. 4.5 terabytes of hard drive space, plus his Western Digital 500 gigabyte AAKS hard drives, which brings it up to 5 terabytes. And then he also purchased another 1 terabyte Western Digital hard drive, which is actually running SATA III, which is 6 gigabits per second. Then he has his crucial SSD drive, 128 gigabytes, SATA III as well. So there you have it. There's I believe that's what, 6 terabytes of hard drive space, not including the 128 solid state, which is basically his boot drive. And for some reason he opted not to run these 3 in a RAID. I don't know why. I guess he wanted the 3 separate drives as storage versus having one huge drives for storage. He has 3 different ones. So I don't know. Maybe it might serve him better that way. I told him it would run faster, but oh well. And that's pretty much it. Cable management in the back is pretty much the same as far as what I do. And you see the fruits of my labor right there. Not too much cable clutter. This is the front panel audio running right there to the front panel audio jack on the motherboard. Alright, so let's hook everything up. Let's see first post, I guess, and we'll figure out what we can do with this awesome computer build. Stand by. Alright, there it is. We have the side panel taken off. That's how it looks like from afar. Alright, so let's go ahead and hit the power button and see what this baby can do. What the? Oh yeah, that's right. Let's see. I think I forgot to flip the switch back here. There it goes.